What's up, guys? CryptoSavy here. Welcome to the channel where you subscribe to get daily updates every day on Bitcoin. We are going to take a look at the markets. As you guys know, I'm on vacation, so I'm just going to make a quick video, show you what I'm seeing, and hopefully that helps. Don't forget, we got a free Discord group in the description below the video. Check it out. It's totally free, and let's get on with it. Alright guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, or investment advice. Do your own due diligence before investing or trading in any market. Alright, taking a look at the monthly, as you guys know, just going to go over it real quick. We have higher highs in the price action, lower highs in the RSI, that is bearish divergence. As you guys know, the 55 EMA down here is one of my possible targets if we manage to break through the support levels above. And that would also be coming down to retest this falling channel that we broke out of over here. So let's take a look at the bullish case. As you guys know, I'm not too bullish. I'm still pretty damn bearish actually on the market. But let's take a look real quick at this falling channel on the weekly. We broke out right here. We have not been able to open and close the candle beneath it yet, but if this was to remain true, we could get up to the $16,000 range. That's a bullish case scenario. I don't see it, but it's definitely possible. 9,800 would be the area to close this weekly. So Sunday night, if we close a weekly above the 9,800, then I start to get a little bullish. But until then, I do remain bearish. As you can see, we have higher highs in the price there, lower highs in the RSI. Hidden bearish. I'm sorry, it's not hidden. It's bearish divergence. As of right now, we're getting support on the 8 EMA around 9120, right in that range. If we break that, we are looking to go retest around the 8950 range, which is the 13 EMA. And then we have the 21 EMA at 8727. A break of that would be coming back down to test the top of this falling broadening wedge and the 55 EMA, and that's right around the 8,320 range. That would also be retesting it down here, so we would see what would happen. Let's take a look at the daily. All right, on this daily chart, as you can see, the volume is still declining to near nothing here. It's getting very low. There's going to be a big move, guys. It could be up, could be down. I am bearish. I do believe we are going to continue down, and I will show you some longer term targets. If you look at these white lines here, rising channel, the measured move of that would be just measuring from top to bottom on the channel, and that gets us around the $6,900 range. Then we have the orange trend line here, and a break of that, get the measured move the same way with that one, gets us down to approximately 5,600. And then we have the yellow trend line drawn off of these wicks all in through here, and that gets us down to, I'm sorry, first we look at the pink one, and the pink measured move is around 4,300 to 4,400. The yellow trend line here that we broke up here, around 4,100, somewhere in that range. But let's zoom in real quick and take a look at what's going on. So we did break down through here. We are getting resistance at the 55 EMA right now is around 9190. If we do continue down from here, which I do believe we're gonna, we could go as low as the 86 to 8700 pretty quickly if it does break. And I'll zoom into smaller time frames and show you what we're looking at to break. But if we look at this in the daily, the EMAs are turning over unless we get a huge push up pretty quick. They do look like they're going to cross by the end of the day. Let's look at the RSI. Of course, if you guys been watching the channel, you know this white neckline here. We were looking at this as a head and shoulders, and we did break through the neckline, broke back above, kind of a fake out, and we are now back below. We could come back up and retest this. Is a possibility that would make another head and shoulders. But as of right now, like I said yesterday, if we close below here, we're bearish. I'm still bearish. Another look at the daily, just another way to look at it here. We have this trend line here and this trend line on the bottom, which we are just squeezed very tightly in right now. Let's take a look at where we're at. If this is the daily, so if we go up and break the 92.50 range and make support up here, we could be going up to a higher bull trap that I've been talking about. First off, let's take a look at this, and then we'll go into the smaller time frames. Don't forget, if you guys are interested in trading, I'm gonna leave a Bybit tutorial or a Prime XBT tutorial up top. Definitely check it out. I used to use Bybit and others, but I did find out that Prime XBT is a much more fair exchange. They don't trade against you. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. You can trade Forex and all kinds of other stuff on there also. If you use promo code Savy50, you get 50% on top of your deposit as a bonus. Savy25 gets you 25% off your fees. Even if you already have a Prime XBT account, you can use my promo codes and still use them. And that Savy50, that works every time you make a deposit. So anyways, we did have a couple fake outs at the break of this bottom trend line here, this support line. Question is, do we come back up, retest the top, or do we break back down through the bottom, which I believe to be more, I think that's what we're going to do. But anyways, let's look at the Fibonacci retracements from the swing low to the swing high. 88.90, which obviously has been support quite a few times. A break of that and a 4-hour close below that. I'd be looking for possibly all the way down to the 85 to 8600. If we took a measured move of this, looking at it as a triangle, which I'm not too confident in that, but that would get us around the $7,000 range. We do have our 0.382 fib at 79.40, a break of that. Then we have this 7700 support, a break of that. 0.5 fib at 71.41, and then the golden pocket zone between 61.50 and 63.60. A break of that. If that does not hold, we'd be looking at 5400, and then the 0.786, 52.50. And then of course we have the CME gap still down here. That is not saying we have to go there, guys, but it's definitely a possibility, and keep that in mind. We do have a gap all the way down here. We could get a quick punch wick just like this. Another way I'm looking at this, we've been talking about it for quite a while now. Look at this as a left shoulder. This is a head. And if we came back down to that golden pocket zone, that would make a nice left shoulder. So keep that in mind. That could be what we're forming here. Obviously, too early to tell. Let's look at the 4-hour. So in the 4-hour, you can see the falling channel I've drawn here. A break of that. The measured move could be all the way up to the 10,500, but I'll take a look in the 1 hour and we'll look at what I believe could be a bull trap if we do get up past this range. And that right now, the 200 EMA on the 4 hour is around 92.50, which is also the top of this falling channel. So that's going to be a key area, guys. If we break 92.50, I'll look at the 1 hour and see where we could be headed. Otherwise, we are most likely to head down here. Another thing, guys, if you haven't checked out my wife's webpage, inkyyourimage.com, it's down below. Check it out. She got a lot of cool crypto stuff on there. But yeah, a break of that, it could get pretty ugly. And if we look at this as a rising channel, take a measured move of the break. If we were to break out today, break down today, somewhere in there, we could be looking at around the 7,100 is the measured move from that. Let's look at the RSI. And one thing I wanted to point out here is if we zoom in, sorry guys, I'm doing this on a laptop. It's pretty tough. And I'm on vacation. I'm not in my normal studio. But if we look at what's going on right here, it's actually, this is the 4 hour, so it doesn't count until the 4 hour close. But if we close like this, as you can see, we're getting higher highs in the RSI and lower highs in the price action. That's hidden bearish divergence. That's a continuation of the trend, and the trend is down. So it does look very bearish. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. All right, we're zoomed in a little tighter now. Let me get this off of here. I'll put it back on there when I show you why it's on there. If we go from the swing high right here to the swing low with our Fibonacci retracement, we have gotten resistance at our golden pocket zone up here. We came back up. We are now getting resistance at our 0.382 fib, which is 91.88. A break of that, our next point to look at would be that 92.50. But if we break that, we do still have resistance at 9,300. If we break that back to the golden pocket zone, if that was to break, we can make it all the way back up to the 786. I do believe that would be a major bull trap. I don't see us going much higher than that. Of course, if we do break this high over here around 9,800, we could continue up. I don't see it happening. And again, guys, that's just my opinion. But let's look at the EMAs on the 1 hour. They have all crossed bearish over in this area. They are trying to turn up here. We'll see what happens. I don't believe it's going to be too successful. We may make it up to this 9,200, the 9,250 area. I would expect rejection there. If we don't get rejection, then we start looking at these retracement levels here. So but yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. It's looking, I'm still bearish. Sorry the video is so short. I'm just, like I said, I'm on vacation, guys, just trying to get a video out to you. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you want to follow me, I'm on Twitter, CryptoSavy1, or it's at CryptoSavy1. Definitely check it out, and I'm out of here. Take it easy. Have a great day.